Hello there, my name is Linda Jo Martin, also known as the Book Lady on YouTube, and this is another video for my bookish and Booktube friends. For those who don't know, Booktube is a large community of book-loving friends on YouTube. Most of the books I've bought recently have been books I've already talked about on this channel. I was buying them as I needed them for my TBR plans. But a couple days ago I went to Barnes & Noble and treated myself to some books, which I don't usually do, and it's kind of incongruous that I did that because I am going to be giving away a lot of books, or at least trying to decide what to do with a lot of books, and that's going to be in future videos. I'm at a park and there are people walking around and somebody was coughing out there. Anyhow, this is where I'm at. This is the Spokane River. I'm at Corbin Park in Post Falls. The books that I got at the Barnes & Noble the other day were a special treat, and these are books that I plan to read in the near future for one reason or another. Now the first one, pretty obvious, Idaho State Parks. I plan to go to Idaho State Parks once I start traveling. Just last week I went to Hayburn State Park, which is at the southern end of Lake Coeur d'Alene. At one time, according to what this book just told me, the lakes at the southern end of Lake Coeur d'Alene were separate lakes, but because the water level dropped, the water level rose. So now they all look like one lake, and they're really lakes with different names. There's like 3 separate lakes down there that were at one time separate from Lake Coeur d'Alene. So I like state parks, and I wanted to read something about the history. Now the second book that I got was a art book. As you may know, I like to read one art book per month, and this one is rather unusual. Not something I've ever read before. This is it. It's called Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist Journey, Story and Art by Akiko Higashimura, and she is a manga artist, and I have never read anything like this before, and it is like a graphic sort of book with a lot of her art in it. Really looking forward to reading this. So I'm always interested in learning how other artists operate, what they do, why they are who they are, and why they love the kind of art that they make. The next book I got is a young adult book, or middle grade probably. I was attracted by this big gold sticker down here at the bottom. It says Scott ODell Award. Won the Scott ODell Award in 2017. That is for historical fiction. My writing is very much influenced by Scott ODell, one of my favorite writers of young adult literature, and so I was just very interested to find out what kind of a novel would win this award. Beyond the Bright Sea by Lauren Wolk. This author also had a Newbery Honor winning book called Wolf Hollow. So I'm looking forward to reading the book, and might do so next month. Now the last one I got is a Christian devotional called Jesus Always. I hope you can see that beautiful cover. That is really, really pretty. It's brown with gold lettering. It says Embracing Joy in His Presence by Sarah Young. And she wrote another one that's actually much better known called Jesus Calling, and I've been using that for the last year. I got it on my birthday a year ago in 2018, and I've been reading it regularly all year long. So I decided to get another one by the same author, since it's something that I enjoyed so much that I stuck with all year long, which is so unusual for me. So Jesus Always will be the new one, and I'll start reading it on my birthday, which is July 13th. And really looking forward to it. So that's it for my book haul from Barnes & Noble.